Hi everybody, back here again today. I'm from my home office today. Saw some news this morning about the interest rates going up again. I guess that's the ninth time this year it's gone up. So it's starting to be a little bit repetitive, but there is fear in the market, right? Because even though the gas prices are up and it seems like the banks are having problems, the government's still doing their thing. So I wanted to break it down and make it real simple for everybody today to truly understand how this affects you guys at our level, okay? So when you look at how you're qualified for a loan, I'm gonna make this super simple because I'm not a mortgage rep. Let them complicate it. I'm just gonna make it real simple for you guys and how I see it as an agent and what we do to get qualified for a loan. So it's really simple. It's an easy formula that they use. They look for your employment or your income. They look at how much money you're bringing in. They look at your credit, and they put those factors together to come up with a monthly payment. So on the top, I say if you're making $10,000 a month, they let you use 30% of your income, your payment's $3,000. It's that simple. That's it. That's the mortgage company. They did it. Done. Okay? So then what we do with that after the mortgage company says, hooray, you're qualified for a loan, your credit looks good, everything looks good, they put the second factor in, and that is they take your monthly payment plus the percentage of interest in the marketplace plus time, 360 months, and that equals what you can qualify for. Yay! It's done. We did it. That's it. So if you're at $3,000 a month, the interest rates are at 7%, 360 months, you can qualify for $450,000. It's very simple. Here's the cool thing about it though. We talked about this earlier, but when interest rates are up, the house prices are down. So your negotiation on that for every 1% is about $50,000. So instead of competing with everybody in the marketplace and paying $150,000 and $250,000 and $350,000 over list because you have to have the house, it stabilizes and it actually gives you the opportunity to negotiate that down. Now there's two ways to negotiate in the marketplace. You got your fixed payment, $3,000. Every time it changes by 1%, it changes your in value by this, or you bought the house for $450,000 now, and remember, whatever goes up will come down. Whatever goes down will go up. We go through this throughout history, up and down, up and down. So you buy in today at this rate, you're qualified, you got a good stable job, and let's say the interest rates go down by 1% from 7 to 6, could that happen? Sure, it can happen. If that happens, your payment goes down by $350 a month. $350 a month. So you actually have the ability to turn a $3,000 payment into a $2,700 payment, or basically taking your housing expense down over time because you're at the historic higher rate of interest now. The banks are starting to wobble a little bit, so they are going to correct this, and you're going to be in the middle of the correction. So you're going to get a great deal on a house, negotiate, and you're going to be able to bring that mortgage payment down, which makes your life easier over time, not harder. So there actually is opportunity, silver lining in situations like this, that if you're thinking about buying, is great. Not too good for the sellers, really good for the buyers. What's the good thing for the seller right now though? Is that they got a buyer that's serious and can buy their house. That's what they want if they need to sell. If they have a sell situation, all they need to know is this. Okay, now I'm going to show you one other secret about mortgages and about interest rates that a lot of people don't consider, and that's this right here. Here's the news. You ready? Da, 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 da. Here's the news. Interest rates never change. There we go. Oh, the interest rates are up. Or interest. That's not what's changing. This is an illustration at 5% all the way to 8% interest. Is the interest going up and down? It isn't. What's happening is there's a thing called par. Par. Remember that. Par. It's like golf. 3 strokes in the hole, par. You think these guys are golfers? They figure out this stuff. It's called par. What is par? Par is where the interest rate doesn't cost any money to get it. So what happens is that par keeps moving. Where the zero is, that's the zero in the cost. Then you have what's called buy downs and rebates. Buy downs and rebates in interest rate. So if we're at par at 6.5%, okay, I know it's a little bit maybe a high or low, everybody's got to, you can actually buy down your interest rate, or, you ready for this? seller assisted buy down. We can get the seller to bring your interest rate down by contributing to the bank what they call points. Half a point, full point, point and a half, whatever they recommend, whatever they say it costs to get your interest rate down. So you could do it today. And what we say? Every 1% in interest rate equals $50,000 in purchase power. So what if you went in and said the rates today are at 6.5 and we get the seller to buy us down to 5.5? That can be done. Or look, what if you say, hey, I don't need a house that big. I'm okay with a $300,000 payment, but you got a mortgage approval at $450,000. You can do what's called rebate. What's rebate? Where you get money back from the lender by taking a little higher interest rate. Remember we said if you go from 7 to 8, your purchasing power goes down by $50,000, but you can actually get the lenders to give you money back to pay for your costs, closing costs, appraisal fees, whatever those fees are, they will do it for you. And that's called a lender assisted pay rebate, or you can even do a lender assisted buy down. You could do either way. The lender could actually help you with the stuff. So these are just some tips I'm giving you today about financing, about what I know about real estate and what I know about mortgages. And super simple. So if you want to get in more detail about this, or if you want me to do a couple case examples for you based on your information, very simply like this, I can do that for you. I've done it for over 35 years. I'll be doing it tomorrow. So just know that you can reach out to me anytime and help you with this information, okay? Hope it was helpful today. You guys have a great rest of your week. Just remember, when experience matters and knowledge counts, you know who to call.